Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for music entertainment news. Where at the end, we'll have Alkaline Trio for the lounge this Thursday. I'll be your host, and time's running out being Tuesday. Q101.com has a chance to attend, but free one's coming on the air right here in minutes. So while you slept peacefully, the Coachella lineup dropped. Coachella, the concert for 3 days out in Indio, California. So the headliners for the 3 days, Friday, April 10th, and the 17th, will be Sabrina Carpenter. It'll be Justin Bieber, Saturday, April 11th, and the 18th. And then Karol G on Sunday, April 12th, and the 19th. Those are the big-name top headliners for Coachella. But as we dived into the lineup, interestingly, a lot of Q101-ish rock bands on the list here for Coachella.
You sound so surprised.
I do, because the festival...
Do you think Brian's going to think that they're stealing our stuff?
That's right.
What?
Yeah.
He's like, what's going on here?
Coachella bastards.
At one point, this was their home.
It was.
And then they got evicted, and now it seems like they're back.
That's a good point, because that's what Coachella used to be when it started, way back in the day. And so some of the bands that are relevant, the XX, Turnstile, Foster the People, Moby. Let me ask you a question. Is Moby making some kind of comeback?
I personally don't feel it if he is, but maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, I like Moby. I know
Yes.
I know complicated legacy. I understand.
Well, only to Natalie Portman.
But
I was going to say, what do you do?
well, I don't know if I have time to get into the Moby sidebar here.
What do you do to Natalie Portman? I'm going to be mad?
You might be, because he wrote a book about his life, and he kind of made it, I'm paraphrasing from my memory. I don't have it in front of me. But
Is he the one that acted like they were dating and she said we went on one date?
Yes.
Yes, that's it.
him.
That's
Got
it.
it.
Yep,
I forgot
yep.
who did that.
Which is embarrassing to have come back to you if you wrote this book about true love and this thing. And she goes, we went out once. I met you at McDonald's for
He's
lunch,
like,
and that
we
was
went
it.
on a date. We were dating.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. Hello. That's like the verb.
I guess it's in the eye of the beholder what it was.
Right. We dated.
But I love Moby, and the album Play. It was amazing. So I just feel like I've been hearing Moby's name a lot more lately. I don't know if it's some kind of comeback going on.
I don't know. I'm so excited that you mentioned the XX. They're like my generation's Moby. They sound very similar, and the XX has been gone for a long time. And when I saw their name on this poster, I got very excited. So
Well,
they are making a comeback.
And also in Coachella, Joyce Manor, Hot Mulligan, that was in the lounge.
A month ago,
Yeah. Was it a month? I thought it was last week.
It was a month ago.
God, my brain doesn't work anymore.
We know.
How about the Strokes? Somber, David Byrne, Interpol, Alex G, Royal Otis, Wet Leg, Gigi Perez, Suicidal Tendencies, which is why I wouldn't walk Kenzie to her car at Riot Fest. I go, I'm not missing Suicidal Tendencies. And then she got another person to walk. I think Dougie Styles walked her to her car. I went in the pit at Suicidal Tendencies, and someone bit me in the leg.
That's right.
That's
and
what
that
it was me. I was pissed.
She said she was going to her car. Instead, she went in the pit.
She army crawled into the pit.
Little bitch.
Picture Kenzie trying to get the suicidal pit, crawling in. And then
Wait, somebody said Milli Vanilli's going to be at Coachella? Is that true?
Well, one of them's dead. So I don't know.
I know, but that doesn't stop any of the other bands.
It's true. I don't know if how do
It's
you...
just Millie.
I'm looking carefully because I got to use my readers because
You got to get your cheaters out.
those bottom font. Come on, man.
I'm not seeing Milli Vanilli on this.
I would love that.
Well, you're gonna miss it then. You can't see them. Couple more. Drain, an awesome band. Drain is also there, and the Bunker debut of Radiohead, which is confusing because I'm not sure if that means Radiohead will actually be there in full or will it be a DJ set. Not sure.
I'm not sure either.
The chat's also there as well. So a great rock lineup for Coachella. And I asked Case this. I don't.
Bunch of posers.
Yeah, that's right. Stealing our crap over here.
Yeah.
I'm curious. And I talked to Case about this a little bit before when you left the studio, that I wonder how many people from Chicago or this area go to Coachella, whereas I think a lot of the West Coast come to Lollapalooza. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people come in from all over the world for Lollapalooza. I don't know anybody that's been to Coachella.
I just feel like I know people who have been, but I feel like we're lucky where, we have Riot Fest here, we have Lollapalooza here. A lot of people, if they want to experience a music festival, they do it here.
We have enough.
Yeah, you have enough.
Yeah.
There's a ton of music festivals here.
And I've been there, and it is a fantastic, beautiful setting in the desert out there in Palm Springs in Indio, California. But I was just curious how many people would make that endeavor out there. I feel like it's more of a West Coast thing, but it's a great lineup. So there's your Coachella. And Kenzie just mentioned Riot Fest. It's Riot Week. And we'll have those Alkaline Trio in the lounge. That starts off Riot Week Thursday.
Boy, are we already getting texts about those.
They're coming. Just hang tight.
Hold on.
Phones are all lit up, too. I haven't said anything yet, so calm down. Just a little bit. Don't throw open the car.
We're chit-chatting over here. Relax.
Yeah, come on here. We're talking.
We're going to stay there.
So,
Relax. Take a seat.
So Riot Week, we'll start with that on Thursday, Alkaline Trio. Then it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, of course. Green Day in the Lounge on Monday. That'll be at 7:50 tomorrow morning. Another
You
chance.
giggle?
I just giggle because I just kind of throw in Green Day in the Lounge like it's nothing. It's just part of the 5-day deal.
Green Day in the Lounge. Very nice.
Pretty amazing. And then that night, Monday night, at the Cubby Bear is the post-Riot Fest pop-up. We have not announced the band yet, but maybe you figured it out on your own.
Still a surprise.
Kenzie will
We
be
have to
on.
Very careful.
You'll be out Saturday giving away guaranteed entry passes before you come to Riot Fest.
Yes. Saturday, I will be out in Berwyn at Metro by T-Mobile. If you want all the details, it is up on Q1.com. We'll have like all the specifics. I'm going to be out there from noon to 2. Again, that's in Berwyn, and you're going to get those guaranteed entry. Also giving away a ton of Q101 hoodies out there, which is really cool.
They are awesome, by the way. I tried to take one from my appearance in Crestwood last week, and they wouldn't let me have one.
I know. I'm like, how about you bring 21? Because I would love one, and then we can give the other 20 away.
They look awesome. Earlier in the show, we broke the news, sadly, that Robert Redford has passed away at the age of 89, one of the greatest actors of all time, without question. I don't care what kind of movies you like. He really did appear in a vast array of genres of movies, and every time, he just had that very casual, authentic feel of Robert Redford. And somebody reminded me, Julio checked in on the text line and reminded me of Spy Game with Brad Pitt. That's an incredible movie that a lot of people haven't checked out. But you go back to Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. You've got Kenzie's favorite, All the Pretty Horses. Horse Whisperer.
Horse Whisperer, my fave. Scarlett Johansson's in that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He kept acting, up until just a few years ago into his 80s and always made an impact on movies. Like I said, even being in Captain America, The Winter Soldier, as he was in that, he had these little spots where he would just show up and steal a movie very easily. Now, Case has Goodfellas on the docket for 8 this week at Friday, because that's the most requested movie of all time since he started watching movies for his movie reviews on Fridays at 8. Don't you think?
And it's the 35th anniversary, so we're gonna do tribute to Goodfellas on Friday, but that means next week we'll have to watch a Robert Redford movie. I've seen none of them. I know nothing about this man.
Horse Whisperer, Horse Whisperer, Horse Whisperer.
It's not one of the movies I had heard of that he
That's
had done.
a big movie. It's a big cast.
Was he talking to horses in it?
Why don't you
First off, whispering, dumbass.
Yeah, dumbass.
Obviously not talking in a normal voice.
God, it's in the title,
God.
you loser.
Can you hear?
Well, am I a dumbass or a loser? Which one is it?
Both.
Okay, sorry, sir.
Can you sell that movie on him in like 15 seconds?
No.
All right.
Okay, moving on. It's
I gotta
not
be
gonna
honest.
be Horse Whisperer.
I gotta be honest, I haven't seen it in a while. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I just remember loving it.
Loved it. All right, well, we'll look at the plot and Wikipedia in a minute here, and we'll figure out what it's about, because I never saw that movie.
He directed that one, too. I do know that, though.
Okay, well, he was in The Natural. I mean, great sports movie, one of the greatest ones of all time. Just so many. One of the greatest actors of all time.
I would love to hear from the crew members. Text in, tell me what Robert Redford movie I should watch, because the one that jumps out to me is All the President's Men, because as a retired high school journalist, I treated every assignment like it was All the President's Men.
Doesn't that kind of sound like a gay porn movie? I haven't seen that.
I don't think the wiki plot says that
Okay.
of that movie.
I'm going to regret asking this,
Yeah.
but I'm going to ask it. Mm-hmm. What part of that sounds like a gay porn movie to you?
Like All the President's Men. Found chicken wow wow.
Yeah, why
It's
don't
a
you?
secret service.
Why don't you get that?
I don't know. That's what I heard when he said it.
Sorry,
I don't know. I'm
you know me, my heteronormative brain. I couldn't get there. Thank you for explaining it, Kenzie.
So now you might have to watch it to see if it's a gay porn or not.
I just thought, what's that about then? If it's not that, tell me.
Boy, those people tuning in for the Alkaline Trio Lounges had no idea what they were getting into.
And I apologize.
All right, well, we'll figure it out. Go to our Facebook page. There's a post
No
on
one
there.
can tell me what it's about.
No, we're not going to. You do the deep dive on your own. You let us know tomorrow at this time.
Am I allowed to look it up or I'll get in trouble?
No, you watch it. Don't look it up. Go watch it blind tonight, Kenzie.
All right.
You let us know tomorrow. Let's get to it. Let's get these lounge passes. Alkaline Trio in the Q101 studios. Great friends of ours. And they were in last, I believe it was 2019, doing a lounge. It was incredible. So Q101.com has your chance to attend. Go there and check it out. But how about right now? 312-591-8300. No song scramble, just pretty easy. Caller 10. Alkaline Trio in the lounge. Thursday, I'll be your host. Can't wait to see you. Let's go.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
To be very clear, get it in your phone, mark it, that tomorrow at this time we will have the Alkaline Trio lounge passes again. It's Thursday, so time's running out to get in. Also, Q101.com, you can enter that way. Just be here at 8:50. I say around this time, but make sure it's 8:50. And then at 7:50 tomorrow, another chance to get in the lounge at Q101 Studios with Green Day. Let's go.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Even more good news as the Cubs beat the Pirates 4-0 on Monday night at PNC Park. The win reduces their magic number to clinch a postseason spot to 3 games. The Cubs are a season-high 22 games over 500. They're doing the best right now. Perfect timing. Also moves to 4 games above the Padres for the top spot in the NL wild card. This is very exciting times when you think about playoffs. Well, yesterday the Cubs opened up the pre-sale registration, the lottery for playoff tickets. Registration started in the morning, goes till October 3rd. However, fans must register by September 23rd at noon. I say that because I want to be clear with Riot Week. You're distracted a little bit. Think about your Cubs if you want to try to get there. September 23rd at noon. That'll get you eligible for tickets to the wild card round. If not selected for the wild card, your entry will still be valid if the Cubs make it to the NLDS. And just a little highlight from last night. Oh, a guy named Pete Crow Armstrong hitting a home run.
There's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball drilled right field. That's back on its way. Gone! Pete Crow Armstrong unloads. And for PCA, it is number 29. He crushed it.
Forgot we had an MVP candidate the first half of the season. He cooled off a little bit, but he's still there and ready to go for the playoffs. White Sox lost to the Orioles 4-1. And more bad news for the Bears. More bad news for the Bears is besides getting totally throttled on Sunday, but Jalen Johnson, who was out in the first game, injured, came back, started playing in the game. Our $100 million guy, one of the best in the game, out indefinitely now with a groin injury. He suffered in that 52-21 loss. Maybe he just wanted out of the game.
I mean,
I kind of, if you ever played sports and you were on a losing team and you're just kind of like, I don't really want to be here anymore. I just want to go to the snack bar. So Jalen Johnson sadly went down again. He could be out for the season, not just a groin injury. He might need groin surgery.
The season?
The season.
Ice it. Let's go, baby. Come on.
I've never even heard of groin surgery, but I imagine if you get operated on your groin, I'm going to be out for a season. I'm going to be out for months.
I have a groin question.
Go ahead.
So,
you have one, by the way.
well, this what part is it?
The groin?
Yeah, because I know the general vicinity, but I don't know which of it is my groin, or is it the whole thing, the whole enchilada?
You mean everything down there?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
It's between the torso and the thigh.
The torso?
Yeah, the torso is the whole groin area. The torso and the thigh.
I've always like grabbed my groin, to make that, to grab that,
I don't need an example. Stop.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
What are you taking away from today's show with Brian and Kenzie on Q101? Shoot us a text, 312-591-8300. Something that was memorable to you on today's show. That's what a takeaway is if you're new to the show. Something memorable, text it in, 312-591-8300. We have an update from a story we broke in February. Marcus Jordan, that's Michael Jordan's son, has cut a deal to close out his DUI case. Now, we have some audio coming from that DUI that we played on the air back in February. But first, the court documents show that he signed a pretrial intervention contract so it wouldn't go to trial on this DUI from
Okay.
several criminal charges that were
So
dismissed.
they're obviously going to make like an example out of him because this was so public and they're very like anti-DUI, which is smart, right?
Well, I'll let you decide if this is payback, you know, and a very good punishment. He must submit to random drug testing, make a $1,000 donation, doesn't say to where, probably to his girlfriend or
himself.
something. It doesn't say where it's supposed to go.
Girlfriend.
I don't know. Because there was a girl in the car. He was driving like a Lamborghini or something.
Yeah, he's being awesome.
Yeah. He must have an interlock device put on his car, which I think is that's where you have to blow into it to make it work so you're not drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Complete 50 long hours of community service.
That's a lot of community service.
Is
Not
it?
really.
Well, think about doing community service and how long that must feel.
Well, I see the guys on the highway cleaning garbage with the vests on.
Yeah.
If they're out there 8 hours, what's that? Is that 6 days, 7 days?
6.5.
So,
You get a half day at the end.
you get half day, then get lunch, and you're done?
When I got in trouble, I did 25 hours of community service, and that was like nothing.
What'd you do?
When I stole the lip gloss in 8th grade, we talked about it. I got arrested.
So 25 hours for that, 50 hours for could have killed
DUI.
somebody.
I stole a 99-cent lip gloss.
Well, that's about half as bad as what Marcus Jordan did.
By
That makes
DUI
sense.
with ketamine.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Did you clean up the highway? What'd you do with your service time?
I had to work at like an old person's retirement home, so I painted a bunch of the girls' nails. Tea. We were spilling tea. Okay. I did all the old ladies' nails. I did their hair. It was just a gossip session. Cheese May, baby. I had fun.
Yeah, that's not punishment for you. That's what you like to do.
I was working though.
Oh, right.
Yes. Those old women loved me.
So that's all
I'm
the.
like, what are you in for? They're like old age. I'm like, oh, okay.
All right, so that's all the conditions except for one more. He must pen a 250-word "I'm sorry" letter to the arresting officer. So this
This
was
punishment is like an advertisement for drinking and driving. This is nothing. You
again.
might as well do it. I mean, what the hell is this?
His dad's worth $3 billion, and he has to make a $1,000 donation and the other things. It does seem light for a DUI where you could kill somebody.
An apology letter.
Yeah. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like Bart Simpson on the chalkboard.
Think about
Well, he's gonna write out the date.
Yeah, he does his middle name too.
September 10th,
Yes.
20.
But if they make him write it by hand, writing 250 words by hand it's like writing the Bible now. That would be exhausting.
Yeah, that's like one page.
Oh my
and he's
God.
He's just gonna pay someone else to write it.
ChatGPT will probably do it.
Right. Think about that.
Can't even have a humble apology letter anymore. Everything has to be AI.
Maybe have ChatGPT write an apology letter, put all these stipulations in as you're like Marcus Jordan and see what it comes up with. Tomorrow at this time we'll have that for
I
you.
will not be participating in such an AI thing, but I'm sure somebody will.
I'll figure it out. He did act like a jerk when he was pulled over. He was driving a Lamborghini SUV. Don't know what those cost, but I know Lambos are pretty expensive. The SUV's got to be more. And it was on the train track, so he acted like a little bit of a jerk, and he does drop that he's Michael Jordan's son, but he doesn't do it enough. That's where he went wrong. If I was Michael Jordan's son, I'd wear a shirt saying I'm Michael Jordan's son.
Well, I think he went wrong drinking and driving.
Okay, that's the first thing he did wrong. Second thing is, well, here's the audio from the arrest from the cop's body cam.
But yeah, we're not getting back in the car right now, okay? The reason why, so...
Do me a favor, keep your hands out of your pockets,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Keep your hands in your pockets.
Bro, I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home. And I made a wrong turn. Okay? And clearly, we would just like to get our car off of the train track. Which we were not trying to be on.
I hear slurred speech from you. You're driving on train tracks.
I'm not slurring anything. And
I'm letting you know. I have concerns. Okay?
Well,
For your
I
level of
appreciate
impairment
that.
Driving a vehicle. I can't let you back behind the car and drive a vehicle.
I appreciate your concerns.
Yeah, I don't want.
But I am not inebriated.
So there was ketamine. That is a part of that was confiscated. And he did say he's now been sober since the arrest. Well, we talked about this earlier. You know, if you're Michael Jordan's son, you're going to lean into that. But Kenzie made the good point of what'd you say?
You got to drop it and see if they're interested. Then you can go further. If he would have been like, oh my God, you're Michael Jordan's son? Now he's like, yeah, you want shoes or something? What do you want? What do you want? Go to Thanksgiving with it? Like, then you can go further. He said it. They didn't pick up on it. That's like when you're getting pulled over and you're like, oh my God, I'd pay anything to be out of this ticket. And then if they respond, you're like, okay, we're in. But if they don't, you're like, okay, well, I'm obviously getting arrested.
Yeah, he goes, I'm Michael Jordan's son. I'm not doing anything wrong. And they're like, yeah, we're LeBron fans. Just keep moving.
There was no interest. Said, I'm Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son. And he wasn't like, well, let me turn this body cam off. He just kept going.
Let me flip the switch here. And then when they didn't take the bait on being Michael Jordan's son, then it got worse when they tried to frisk him.
You want to check under my nuts too? Go ahead. Really I feel like you might be.
No,
I feel like you might be.
Where is that?
Nah, you can check under there. It's just a big and some big balls, bro.
That must be awesome to have the confidence to say that. I don't feel like I can get away with it.
I want you next time, you get pulled over for something.
Which is often.
You don't own a car and you don't drink, which is a good thing. Never drink and drive.
I had a friend get frisked and almost arrested for jaywalking in Chicago.
Wow, frisked?
Yes. They got pushed up against the side of a building and frisked. Not good.
The buildings are pretty far from the street. They had to take him and then throw him against the building.
Well, they waited until the jaywalk was complete.
Got him all over there. There's a little bit of ways there. I don't know. All right. We'll get to your takeaways after Fall Out Boy, Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Lauren on the way in, take you through this rest of this glorious day. Gets us one more day closer to Riot Fest on Friday. And starts off Riot Week. Will be Thursday with the Alkaline Trio Lounge at our Q101 studios. Another chance at that tomorrow at 8:50. The Green Day Lounge at 7:50. A lot on tomorrow's show to get us closer. We'll be one day away from Riot Week fully beginning. So in case we do our takeaways here, 312-591-8300. What do you have from our listener?
Harley's takeaway from today, just like Brian, I always grab my groin.
Yep, it's a good move. There's no comeback from the groin pull. As far when you put your hand down there and you go,
Ew.
What was the sound you made when you pulled your groin?
No.
What was that?
No.
Kenzie, what do you have from our listeners?
Herm texted in, take away any movie title with the word men in it is gay porn.
Facts. All the president's men. Gay porn.
He's got so many of them.
Finally, double features. Mike checked in. Takeaway. Milli Vanilli. One of them's dead. Yeah, it's happened. To get context to all those statements, Case, what's on the podcast?
On the Brian and Kenzie podcast today, Brian called me out this morning because I was spewing pro-train propaganda, and it ruined one of the segments that he wanted to do. So we got into it a little bit this morning. If you just missed it, we have a major update on the Marcus Jordan DUI situation because we're talking about all of the biggest headlines of the day.
You want to check under my nuts, too?
And it's Tuesday, so we have a brand new Kenzie's Crimes on the Brian and Kenzie podcast today.
Yeah, if you missed any of it, it's all on there. We got a late takeaway checking in from Brett, the 219. Checked in takeaway. He was whispering, not talking, dumbass.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.